Single mother says he wasn't good enough for me to marry. Welcome to another Kevin Samuels reaction. If you want to watch the whole video without my commentary, link to the video will be in the description. Let's get into it.
You want to go by Lewis? Okay. How are you?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Yeah, you coming into a place. What do you have for me, Lewis?
Well, I have a question and then I wanted to make a statement. My question is, why are you shaming women who
Lewis, what you're not going to do is what you just attempted to do. I said it a bit first and I'll say it again. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. But if all you can use is shaming language and these kind of things, I'll bid you a good night.
Before we continue with the shenanigans of the single mother, welcome and salutations to the patriarchs and the patriarchists, and thank you for holding the line against the opponents of masculinities and manhood. Do not allow the opponent to shame, insult, kill, or their need to be right to get you off your square.
As always, I'm just going to ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to comment just to help me on the algorithm, but you don't know what to comment, just leave
big balls.
because
And have to
grow some fucking balls.
You either have a conversation like a reasonable adult or you go elsewhere. Now, you can unmute yourself and attempt to do this one more again. I do not accept you coming in here saying, shaming this. No, ma'am. Nope. No, ma'am. So what you're going to do is you're going to be respectful of look, man, I'm having to raise my voice. I have pleasant conversations with everybody else. And because you may be in your feelings a little upset, I'm not shaming anything. There are 5,000 people who watched it. So what is your issue? Well, thank you.
it makes me feel like that it's making women feel shameful that they had kids by a man and that wasn't their plan for life. Like, that's not their life.
You are supposed to feel shame. You can't just go out there, open up your legs, have children with someone who is not your husband. And then when somebody points it out and says, hey, what you did was wrong, you say you are being shamed. Yeah, you are supposed to feel shame. You are the one who did that. Unless somebody was assaulted, if you went and did that consensually, and seeing that there are over 10 types of contraceptives that are supposed to protect you from pregnancy. If you're a 3 or 4, the only thing you need to do is to tell the guy to rub it up. That's it. You can have all the dingers you want, and you don't even need to be pregnant out of it. So you went out there, you opened up your legs, and you let somebody raw dog it. You got pregnant out of it, and now you're out here crying, whining, that you know somebody pointing it out and saying, hey, this is wrong, that he's shaming single mothers. They need to feel shame. You need to marry before you carry.
Excuse me. So, see, hold on. This is how old are you?
I'm 30.
No child gets born that a woman did not want to bring to this world.
Mm-hmm.
So to say that I'm making them feel shameful for a choice they made, no. You choose to be a parent that has consequences.
I don't think choosing to be a parent is a negative thing. And
I never said it was a negative thing.
Being a single parent is a negative thing. The statistics speak for themselves. The only thing you need to do is just go Google outcomes for children from single parent households. Let's just look at it even without the statistics. This is a child. Raising a child is a 24-hour job. Raising a child is very expensive. you need to go out to work, the child still needs somebody to take care of them. So you are supposed to work and also supposed to be taking care of your child at the same time. If you are alone, you can't be at two places at the same time. So what does that mean? That means that A, you either have to engage a daycare or somebody to take care of your child. And now that means now somebody else is raising your child. A child you are supposed to raise. A child you are supposed to teach ways of the world to is being raised by another person. And then because a child comes with a budget, that means that you also need to work extra hard to take care of yourself and the child, and you are alone. And then to go ahead and others also have multiple children by multiple men. I mean, come on. Even from the observation point of view, those people who are married are having a hard time raising kids. Now imagine being a single parent, and more so a single mother, raising a child on your own. It is hard. It is not a good outcome.
They said it has consequences.
I think with everything in life has consequences.
But choosing to be a parent, okay. But see, what you came on here trying to do is you telling women that having a child that they didn't plan or the life didn't work is shameful. Man, life is about
No, you didn't
choice.
let me finish.
Well,
you didn't let me finish.
Well, because
I was
first,
sitting there.
you're not going to talk over me. When you come in here telling me that it's shameful what I'm doing, you can say what you have to say. You have 20 seconds, but be respectful.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is shameful. I'm saying it will make a woman feel shameful. That you're saying that because they have a kid, there's no future in that for them. They can't find it. They're not going to be able to be married or get a husband or anything.
Why would a man marry a woman who has a child with another person? Why would he? When he has the option of marrying somebody who does not have children. You think that you deserve to get married. You think that you just need to show up. A man has a preference. A man has things he wants. And seeing that a child is also a budget and a burden, a man would rather be burdened by his children than be burdened by children from another man. No, there are plenty of women out here without children. A relationship is a competition. You need to outcompete other women to get that man. And since women want men of status, since women want men who are better than them, a man who is better than you has better options than you. So if you are a woman who has a child with another man, you need to go far and beyond. You are not only competing with other single mothers, you're also competing with women without children. And if he is a man you look at and you want him because of his status, his position, maybe the way he's charismatic and all money, don't think you're the only one with eyes. Other women have eyes too. You are 30. Remember, we have 18-year-olds, we have 20-year-olds, we have 25-year-olds. They don't have children. You are old, you have a child, and you want this man who also a woman who is younger and without children also wants. Why should he pick you? Why do you think he should pick you?
That's not what I said. But I mean, but let me make it real clear. We do need to bring shame back because ladies. Well, because here's the thing. I talk about a certain caliber of man, and these men don't want children from another man. Ma'am.
Yes, a man from a lower status may settle for a woman with children because he might not have access to the women he wants or the type of women he wants because he does not qualify for them in their eyes. Women are brutal out here. Women want you to compete and qualify for them. So a lower status man might settle for a single mother, but that does not mean if given a choice he will pick that single mother.
Do you not think, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
You have a son?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your son makes something of himself. He becomes an attorney, a well-regarded attorney, 35 years old. You think that he should bring home a woman with 3 kids by 2 different dudes?
I think he should bring home a woman who he loves.
No, see,
That's what they do. They never answer the question direct.
you didn't answer. No. See,
Yes,
see,
I'm
see,
ignorant.
no. I didn't get a question out of my mouth before you decide. See, you know what? I'll let you go ahead. You think he should do what?
I think he should bring home whoever he please, whoever he's happy with.
Right.
Just because a woman doesn't have a kid doesn't mean that you're going to be happy with her.
What did you say, nigga?
You raised this child alone. The father was a deadbeat. You struggled with this child. All the nights he was sick. All the times you were called to school because he was fighting or he was getting into trouble. All the jobs you were fired because you had to get out of work to go take the child to the hospital because he was unwell, and you got fired, and you got through it all. You toiled, you borrowed, you took loans, you took this child to law school. The child rewarded you by working hard, qualifying, taking the bar. He's now a successful attorney. He's taking care of you. Now you are good. He said, Mom, you know what? You did all this for me. Now let me take care of you. And now you are going to tell me that you are going to let that son of yours come home with a woman with 3 children from 2 different dudes?
Retarded. That's what you are.
Come on, woman. Stop lying.
Ma'am, where's your husband?
I've turned down 2 proposals because, oh my
How
God,
many
I don't
children
even want
do
to
you
go
have?
there.
How many children do you have?
I have 1 child.
Okay, why are you so upset that I'm telling the reality that men want? Men don't want women who have children by other men, especially
I disagree,
productive,
'cause a lot of
competitive,
men want me.
excuse me, especially productive, competitive, successful men. Higher value men choose overwhelmingly to start their own families. See, what you have a problem with, man, is men finally saying what men have always thought. If you don't want the downsides or consequences that come along with being a single mother, get married before you have a baby.
I appreciate the truth and the honesty.
Then what's the
Another thing-
problem? Then what's the?
I have one more question.
but what's the problem with saying?
I just don't feel like
What's
that's
feelings, man? What's the problem with
that's
you
not
cannot
true
overtalk
because
me?
my
You cannot
mom
you cannot overtalk me. You cannot do that.
She's so deep into her feelings. She's a single mother. She's frustrated men don't want her. Of course, men will smash. Men will tell her everything she needs to hear. She's been so heartbroken. Men have been using and abusing her, and now she's pissed.
Calm down and just respond. You can unmute yourself, but you can't overtalk me. See, this is another reason dealing with women with children. You get overly emotional because your children are important to you.
Men catch feelings when you prioritize their own children over them. They do catch feelings. Now imagine prioritizing another man's child over him.
But they're important to you, not us. You can unmute yourself.
wow, that is not true. You're one-sided.
Excuse me. No. Your children are important to you. They're not important to us. It's like my child is important to me.
High value man.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your child is important to you. It's not important to us. And here's the real question.
Who is us? Who is us?
Other men out here, the public, not
you
the
consider yourself a high
Excuse me,
value
man. No,
right?
this ain't about me, ma'am. Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
Hold up.
He wasn't good enough for you to marry, but he was good enough for you. Not only to give to smash, but to raw dog it, make you pregnant, carry the pregnancy to term and have a child with? Seriously. Women, what are you doing? You couldn't see yourself spending your life with him, but he was good enough for you to tie yourself with him through a child for the rest of your life?
Well, then okay. So what I need you to understand, on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To us, to men like myself, to men with good sense, that would says she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child. And then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am. Don't get upset because
I agree with that.
But if you agree with it, then understand
I agree
there's
with
a
that
reason.
part, but I also want to say that I'm allowed to make poor judgments
You are made of stupid.
in my life because
Well, yeah, you are.
I'm
But
growing as a
you
person.
are. Stop. No, yeah, you are. But we don't have.
I'm
but
growing
understand
as a
something.
person, so
Listen. Listen, you are, but the world does not owe you understanding. You're allowed to make
They
poor
don't.
judgment.
But guess what?
We are
the
going to
world
judge,
does it too.
ma'am.
We all do it.
If you don't sit
It's
your
called
emotional
growth.
self down, lady, I'm sorry. The world is not
It's
going to
called
continue.
growth.
The world ain't going to continue to. First of all, your child is your least of your problems.
Very true. The attitude, the combativeness, that sarcastic laughter. No man wants that shit. And especially from a single mother. You're bringing me attitude and I'm helping you raise your burden. Come on. Your problems run deep.
And this is the kind of bull that goes on too often with women, black women in particular. Think because you can get your ass up here and be emotional and talk loud, it's going to overcome the fact that you made a baby with a dude that you say ain't good enough. That's your problem. The world does not owe you understanding. And you sound like you need a whole lot of damn therapy because you're far too angry about you chose to do. You can't make this shit up, people. Okay.
That's how I am. It's not coming from a bad place or anything.
Okay.
But my frustration comes from not because of my dating life, because I don't date. I've given.
That's another lie. That level of anger, that level of frustration is because of men have been showing you dust. Don't be lying. Just say, hey, you know what? I've been frustrated in the market. You're saying some shit. It is hitting all the raw nerves. It is hitting home. That's why you see me acting out. Men have been hitting this thing and disappearing, smashing and dashing.
Giving up on the people in today's world. It's not just the men, it's just the people of today's world. They're so tainted. They're so nasty and they're just so, it's just a different world from where I'm old school. I grew up around women who date high quality men.
Old school women don't go opening up their legs to men who are not their husbands. Shut up.
So I'm frustrated for the women out there that are still out there trying to date and find love and have kids. Life isn't one-sided, and I want them to know that there is
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. You said something I want to ask about. You said you're old school and you grew up around women who dated high quality men.
They currently are dating.
Bitch, I know you fucking lied. I know you fucking lied. Because, oh my God, you know.
Okay, but where are the husbands?
They're married, actually.
Okay.
They're married. I'm sorry. They're married.
All right. Okay. And are you actually saying you've given up because what? There are no men out here that are worth a damn?
No, and I want to say, can I say this? I didn't say that my child's father wasn't shit. We were young. So my issue.
We were young. You were old enough to open up your legs. Come on. We're not going to be playing that game.
That he wasn't good enough.
He wasn't good enough for me to marry. I was a young girl. That's what I'm saying.
But you need to slow down. You need to slow down. When
because
you say
you're
a man,
not.
no, ma'am. I'll let you speak. When you say a man's not, no. See, I'm not going to let you get that off. You say he wasn't good enough, then you shouldn't have had the baby.
I understand that. I was young. That was
okay, but you're still saying okay.
That's
but
an
here's
experience.
First, okay, you're not going to talk over me. I said it again. Your child is how old?
My child is 13.
And you're still this angry?
I'm not angry.
Oh yes, you are.
My tone makes you think I'm far from angry.
Ma'am, you're ma'am.
What I'm angry about?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
You need to check the. No,
Sir,
ma'am.
can I tell you?
No,
you
can. No, because you just said you were not angry, and now you're telling me you're angry, ma'am.
Retarded. That's what you are.
I need to ask you one
I'm angry
question. I need you to
want women to know they can find husbands.
You're not going to do this shit. I don't see what. You should give up because you're not fit to be with anybody.
Ladies, you guys can find love.
Shut that shit up. You're not fit to be with anybody. You're zip damn crazy. And see, this is what I get tired of. You baby mamas like this one right here. These damn here thinking you're gonna come and spew your poison on everybody else because your broken ass. Take your ass to therapy.
Godfather remains undefeated. Subscribe to the channel. If not,